Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. In today's video, we're looking at something very short and sweet and very destructive. This sitting right behind me is the LXI Small Cargo Mimic, which is a very explosive cargo container for you to place in your world to deter looters or even just to put in a scenario for explosive impact. Pressing F10 and firing it in the spawn menu, the LXI Small Cargo Mimic is 170 small blocks using none of the DLC packs. We've got a little bit of information about it on the Steam Workshop page, where it states this is a mimic, it will bite greedy looters, and then it will explode. So giving this thing a thumbs up, what we'll do is have a quick look at it, and then we'll go and test it out to see what it does, and how it opens up to reveal a little mouth before exploding. So at the front here, what we got is, on the left hand side, our regular cargo container, on our right hand side is the mimic, and this is how it's been set up. So once you're up close and personal, side by side like this, it's going to be very obvious which one is the mimic. But if you have this built into a structure, built into a wall, someone just running along a corridor is going to see, ooh look, an access point, try and access it thinking it's a cargo container, and then end up in small little pieces. So we can see right down here the hinge of how it's going to open up its mouth and reveal to us the warhead that sits inside, just pushing the camera all the way through. There we go, there's the warhead, there is the sensor, and there's everything else to make it work. We can also just about see the mouth, or the bottom of the mouth that will just flip open and reveal the bomb inside. We'll get a better look at that when we go and have a look when it explodes. Moving around onto the side, that is what we get. That is much more believable because the hinge is not there, and that could easily be mistaken for a cargo container when you're in a rush. Moving around towards the back, that's what we get, so comparing it on both sides. There we go. Then just moving all the way up. That's what we get. Then just dropping all the way down. There we go. So it looks very similar all the way around apart from the one side with a hinge. And that's going to be the one giveaway for this mimic. If a sharp-eyed person sees that hinge, they're going to see that this could be a trap and, well, stay away from it. But now what I can do is just walk all the way up to it and we can see it will slightly open up as I get close to it. And I'm going to back away very quickly before it explodes. So here we go. That now opens up. Now I can move away. So you can just about see the mouth open up to reveal the top teeth, the bottom teeth, and you can almost see the warhead on the inside. But if I was to go up to it once again, there we go, it'll then explode and I would take a lot of damage if I wasn't in creative. It also takes away a big chunk of the area so the other cargo container is gone, so you could always use this as a failsafe if you want to blow up something around it and have that as the detonating trigger. And here we go, this is one that I fiddle with so it won't explode when we get close, so we can get a better look at what's going on with it. So moving all the way up to it, the mouth is now going to open up and we can clearly see where that warhead is sitting. There's the lovely pearly white teeth of this mimic, and of course we've got the red for the inside of the mouth. There is the sense of how it's going to detect you at the front. You can go all the way behind it and on the side without it detonating, and we can see our time locks on the side of how it's going to activate it, and of course to detonate the bomb. Moving away from that, I'll just close it all the way up. There we go. And also bring the camera onto the side, we can get a better look at how that's opening. So if we were to go like so, move my character slightly forwards, and then moving it away, there we are. And that is pretty much it for the LXI Small Cargo Mimic. It's just a fun little thing that you could set in your world, set up to blow up any kind of looters, set up to blow up any kind of greedy friends who are trying to steal all your stuff for themselves, or use it in like a custom scenario to catch people off guard, almost like in Dragon's Dogma where you get to the Bitter Black Isle, and there's that one little chest that has the mimic in it, and it always catches people off guard the first time they do it. But yes, that is pretty much it for what this has to offer. There'll be a link to it in the description below if you do wish to download it and play around with yourself. Highly recommend you do because it is a fun little thing, and I'll be back with another video some point soon. Bye bye.